The last day of 2025, and I'm headed into the cabin. So we're going to walk into the cabin. Got my boots on, but the snow is up pretty to the top of them. The big maple tree. And there's the sap shed. And the tractors, two tractors sticking out, one on either end. Some deer trails going up through the hill. Pretty deep snow to walk through. In about 2 months, I'll be up here and getting things ready for maple syrup season. 2 years ago, we tapped the end of January. Last year, the end of February, and most years about the middle of March. There's the clawfoot bathtub we pulled out of the cabin. Just some deer tracks. Not much happening up here. And there's the trail down to the lake. It's kind of hard walking. There's a couple of maybe 5 inches of snow and then a crust under it. The kind that makes it hard for wildlife to get down through to get anything to eat if they are in the fields or anything. It's a nice clear day, very cold, 13. The cabin has a brand new roof this summer of metal, and I thought it would probably shed the snow, but it hasn't. We haven't used it for several years to live in it or even stay in it, probably 10 years now. I come up here every couple weeks, empty out mouse traps and check on things. The bathroom window looks like it needs to be some work on it. We built this cabin in 1975. Locked. Let's go in and see what we got. Looks like a mouse there. Oh, the clock on the stove is grinding away. Needs to have, I should unhook that. I'll see if I can figure out how to turn it off at the, and we had started cleaning it out. It had been sitting here a long time, and so mice had done a job on it. It's only partially cleaned out. There's the wood stove, but my door isn't too tight. We used to come up here in the middle of the winter, start up the wood stove and heat it all up. And there's the lake down there. I had got to cut that trees. I started cutting them this summer so I could make a view of the lake again. It's all growing in so much. some of the maples we tap are off into that hillside. I planted that tree there foolishly, and that one out there by the lake that blocks my view. There's a huge maple there that's falling apart. Apple tree. Down there is the well system. And that down there is a spring comes out of the knoll, runs year round into the lake. I'll give you a little look around in here. It's not been used, as I said, for at least 10 years. I'm going to use it this spring when I start maple syruping up here. There's a loft upstairs where there's sleeping area. Well, I don't see any mice in the traps, and I don't feel like my fingers are freezing. I don't feel like I pulled the 2 old fuses things, so there's no electricity to the place right now, which is good until the next, till I come up here in the spring. There, we're locked up again. You see my trail there, it's kind of deep snow. That hillside has quite a bunch of big maples. You can see the pipeline. Oh, a tree fell down on it. But an elm tree died and fell. Make good firewood for the sap thing. Well, I put on light gloves, and that's a little bit too light for how cold it is. So I'm going to head back to the car. That's my old shed. The tractor in the Cleatrack crawler in one end of it. It's interesting how some oak trees don't lose their leaves until spring. It feels too cold. Margot and I and Scott used to come up here in the like in January for a weekend from Minnesota, where our house is, start the fire up and the big old barrel stove and heat it up and stay for the weekend. Didn't feel uncomfortable at all, although we had the water turned off and had to use the outhouse. We own 38 acres there and about 40 acres over here, including the fields that are in prairie. There's a huge drift out over the culvert here. If I step on it, I'll go down. The creek comes out of the lake up here. It runs down through year round. That's our lake. We own these to the right of it. Got leaf out today. Looks pretty cold. It's windy. Really feels cold too. Well, it's too cold to be out here.